Hi, I'm Dr. Abbie Goodman, and I'm the chiropractor and owner of Inspire Family Chiropractic. One of my favorite things at the office is seeing kids come in, maybe a little shy, a little timid. They haven't been to the doctor here before, or maybe they've only seen their parents get adjusted, and it's their turn. And their first visit, they're a little nervous. But what I love watching is that later on in that first visit, after we've already got acquainted with them, they are starting to open up. They're starting to have that smile on their face, and we bring their body into balance, and they're just shining. They're energetic, they're enthusiastic, and I love watching that through the chiropractic care, through their body healing themselves, watching them just shine. So there are many reasons why parents will bring their children into a chiropractor. Kind of the most popular are when they have an acute injury or a chief complaint. That would be something like with pain or discomfort that they're noticing, maybe an athletic injury or injury on a playground. We also see kids for immune systems, whether that be a weak immune system, they're maybe stressed and they need a boost, or on the other end, an overactive immune system where we need to help bring that down and bring it back into balance. Another big reason why parents are bringing their kids in are their friends are bringing their kids in and hearing about the benefits of chiropractic and for their whole family's health and wellness. And parents are curious if that might be the right choice and the right route for their own family and their kids. If that's the right choice for them. So I love seeing all these different patients that are coming in. We meet them at their level. We help them get to where they want to be in their health journey. So there are many different types of adjustments and many different types of techniques and approaches, philosophies that chiropractors have, and that's why it's so important to find the right chiropractor for you and for your little kids. So we'll walk you through here with one of my patients how an office visit is at our own office here. So to help you feel comfortable for your bringing your kids in, or for your kids to feel comfortable coming into our office, we have Addie here with us today. Addie's 8 years old, and she has been an amazing patient. We got to start with her on her chiropractic journey for a chief complaint when she first came in, because she was doing so great in gymnastics. She was kind of moving up her levels really quickly, so her body had to adapt, and we needed to support it as she was kind of making that higher demand on her body. So she started with her chief complaint. We have now graduated her. She's now a maintenance patient. She's on her wellness journey with the office. So Addie's going to help show us how we have a regular chiropractic visit at our office. So on your first visit, it's going to be a little bit different because we're going to start with a history. We're going to dig down deep in the different events that the kids have been through, all the way from pregnancy to the birth story, all the way through their young years to where they're at currently, so we can figure out exactly where their health status is. Through that talk, then we're going to be able to decide what we need to do during the exam. During the exam process, it's going to look a lot of like what I'm doing right now. It's a little more in depth. We play some games, some Simon Says, to get the kids moving, get to see what the joints are doing. But all in all, what we're looking for is how the body overall is functioning. The nervous system, the muscles, the joints, everything. We want to see how everything's feeling and how she can functionally move herself. So we are finding some spots that need a little more attention. In the chiropractic profession, we call these subluxations. What that basically is a joint that doesn't have the full proper motion in it. We want to make sure we put that motion back into it, and that's what the chiropractic adjustment is all for. So for Addie, we have a little bit going on with her low back, which we know has been one of her main areas that we've been focused and working on. So what we're going to do, Addie, the table is going to lift up right underneath your belly. And then with the chiropractic adjustment, what we do as chiropractors is put our hands in a specific location and let the table drop like it just did, but we're going to do a little push with that. So Addie just gets to relax nice and easy and calm, and we do a little push. Just like that. And we're going to do that a couple times to make sure that that joint is right where we want it to be. When that joint is back in its proper alignment, then that allows that nervous system to fully function. So then we're going to move up Addie's back. And usually what we see, especially with those school kiddos, those school-age kids, from sitting all day in class and carrying their heavy backpacks on their shoulders, we usually have a lot going on in this upper back. So we want to make sure we clear that all out as she's headed to school next week to start her school year. So Addie, we're going to have those arms just drop at your sides like that. What we do is have her take a nice big breath in for me here and breathe all the way out. Good. Sometimes our patients hear a little popping, some clicking. We call it popcorn sometimes. It's just the pressure being released from that joint and everything's moving nice and freely. So we're gonna have you flip over onto your back. So we like to check kids head to toe. We wanna make sure that that full nervous system is in full function, working optimally for her health. The most important part usually is up here where we're working right now. Those nerves that are exiting the spine, or sorry, the brain stem and headed down into the spine sometimes can get really locked up with the joints. There can be a lot of interference, so we want to make sure that that's all nice and freely moving. Addie sometimes gets adjusted with my hands for her neck, and sometimes we use different tools. One that's called an activator, so that she's comfortable. Addie, do you have a preference today? Do you want my hands or the tool? The tool? I thought so. Cool. So the tool that we use can have a little bit more of a gentle approach. Sometimes kids maybe don't like their head being controlled by my hands fully. So what we do is we put her head just in a position where we need for that joint to move. And then I take this tool, which basically is putting pressure into the joint for me, makes a little clicking sound, and it's going to adjust her joint for me. And she needs 2 on that side, and we're going to come back to your normal position here. Wonderful. We're all clear on the other side. So one of the best parts is at the end of the adjustment, we always clear the hips. We want that low back all the way up to the top of the head to be nice and clear and full. So Addie, we do a little pull, don't we? Big pull. She almost falls off the table each time. Pull. And that's it. Come on up. Okay. So that's what a normal visit's like. Pretty easy at our office. We have some fun with it. Like I said before, Addie's been awesome. It's been really fun to watch her on her journey. Addie, do you want to say anything about your time here at the office?
Mm-hmm. Thank you for bringing me to Dr. Abbie. She's amazing.
Oh, you're sweet. Thank you, Addie. We love helping kids here. You rock.